Hello viewers, happy to see you on my channel. My videos is for all English literature students who are preparing for NET and SET exam. So I'll be beginning with Anglo Saxon Age. So the Anglo Saxon Age period was 410 to 1066 AD. So this age was dark age as there were wars and a lack of printing press. In this period, there were long poems. There were three kinds of poetry like heroic, lyric, and Christian poetry. So this age was dark age as there was wars. So Anglo-Saxons fighting against the Romans, the Britons, and the Vikings. So they spoke Old English, which is now England and southern eastern Scotland. So Old English was a West Germanic language related to Old Frisian and Old Saxon, which is Old German. So Old English had four dialects like Northumbrian, who spoke north of Humber, and Mercian, spoken in Midlands, and Kentish, spoken in Kent, and West Saxon, spoken across south and southwest. So now, the best known text in English poem is Beowulf. So now we will get into three kinds of poetry. First, we will be discussing with heroic poetry. So, heroic poetry we have Beowulf. So Beowulf is who's a classic hero who defeated the monster called Grendel. Okay, so he got the support of Wiglaf, the lad. Okay, and it's about 3,000 lines, like 3,000. The poem has like 3,182 alliterative lines, and it is first translated by J.R.R. Tolkien. And C. Masani, who has published new translation in 1999. Okay, and next we have is Walter. Actually, it's a story of Walter who loves Hitler and steals treasure from court of Attila. So they was sold by Gunther, king of Burgundians, and Heavens, who were in search of treasure that they had. So they both get married, but this does not appear in Walter. Next we have fight at Winsburg. So the Battle of Winsburg was between Frisians and Danish. So the young prince was invited as guest for some reason. So a battle broke out and he was killed. So Honey Frieden slaughtered the Frisians. Next we have Traveler's Song, and it's a poem with 143 lines. So it's Traveler's Song. Traveler who is a wizard, he wanders and entertains in many kingdoms. So he's an important person in German society. And next we have lyric poetry. In lyric poetry, the first is wander. So the poem has 115 lines with alliterative verse, and it's preserved in extra book. So it's about Wander, who's a person who roams the cold seas and walks. He remembers the days that he traveled. He describes it and his loneliness and his bright days past, and ends with faith in God. And next we have Seafarer. So it consists of 124 lines, followed by the single word called Amen. So it is preserved in external book as how man is also preserved, and he describes about the hardships of life in the sea. Next we have Wife Lament. It's an elegy with 53 lines, which is also preserved in external book, and it's about woman's song where she grieves about her husband. Next we have Dio's Lament. So it's also preserved in external book, and it has 42 alliterative lines, and it's about a voice of poet, his own sorrow as being lost his prestigious position. And next we have Husband's Message, which is in 53 lines. Poem which is also preserved in extra book, and it is the story of a man who left his homeland and his wife due to some quarrel. So husband carves a message on onto and plans to send this to his wife. And next we have lyric poetry. Now we completed. Next we have Christian poetry. In Christian poetry we have Cadman. So Cadman is all about the praise to God who cannot sing and dream to write, but at last he sings in dreams. And that happens. Whatever he visualized in dream, it happens in real life. Okay. And next we have Beat Poem. It's about a shepherd named Cadman who visits God in dream and was told to sing. So there was the history of English people which was written in Latin and was translated into English by Alfred. So I'll be telling about Alfred the Great in the later part of the video. So next we have Cinewolf, who's known for his religious composition. His signature was interwoven in the four important books like Fate of Apostles, Juliana, Ellen, and Christine. So now I have given the detailed explanation about the Anglo Saxon age, about each every poetry like heroic, lyric, and Christian poetry, right? So try to make use of it, and whatever I told, try to take notes. And the more you take notes, the more you remember, and it will be you'll save time during revisions, right? Okay, to take notes. So we have now King Alfred the Great. He's king of West Saxon. At the end of 9th century, he was known as the translator of Cura Pastoralis. I repeat again, it's Cura Pastoralis. And spell it Curapastoralis. Okay, which is a guide to living and spiritual education. And he has translated many things from Latin to English. He's known for his translation of Cadman's Heim to West Saxon. And next we'll move to the important manuscripts, four important manuscripts like Virtually Book, Novel Codex, Exeter Book, and Junis manuscript. In Novel Codex, Beowulf has been there, and in Junis manuscript we can see Cadman, right? So I hope that you have learned and taken note of each and everything which was told. So if not, listen to this again and make notes which will help you later. So thank you for watching this video, my dear friends and viewers. Thank you so much. Thank you.